13-year-old young man. That's not lost on me whatsoever. You know, why this young man chose to leave his home with a replica semi-automatic pistol in his hand, I don't know. Why this young man chose to flee on foot when he was approached by 2 Baltimore police officers, I don't know. Why that young man chose not to drop the gun and comply with the officer's demands to stop, I don't know that either. Our CERT team, our Special Investigation Response Team, is out here. You know, we take these investigations very, very seriously in Baltimore. It's the most important investigation we do, is to investigate police actions in any police-involved shooting. That's all I have at the time. I can take a couple questions, but I don't know much more than that.
Commissioner, shouldn't they?
Can you clarify? You said replica, mom said BB gun. Is this a non-firing device, whatever it is?
Well, it's a dead-on ringer for a Beretta 92 FS semi-automatic pistol.
This is not something that people shot something. I just want to understand what it is.
Well, if it's a BB gun, a projectile can be fired from a BB gun. But listen, and we see this all the time. We see people who arm themselves with replica handguns for the purpose of committing crimes with that replica handgun. It happens all the time in Baltimore. It happens elsewhere as well. You know, again, I can't speak to what was going through this young man's mind. I've got 2 13-year-old twins at home, so I'm, you know, trying to imagine my 2 13-year-olds at home leaving my house with a replica semi-automatic pistol in their hand. I can't wrap my head around that. I know that the mom, at least based on what the mom told police officers here, I know that the mom knew that her son left their house with a replica semi-automatic pistol in his hand. I can't wrap my head around that right now. But our investigation is going to look into all those things, and hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it. I'm certainly glad this young man is going to survive, or it appears that he'll survive from his injuries. No police officer in Baltimore wants to shoot a 13-year-old, but police officers here and elsewhere are charged by us, by our community, with going after bad guys with guns. We can't allow someone to walk down the street in broad daylight anywhere in Baltimore with what looks like to be a semi-automatic pistol in his hand.
Was the mother arrested?
Was the mother arrested? No, the mother's being questioned, Kevin, at headquarters right now.
Shouldn't, or maybe you can explain to me, isn't there a rule for engagement as far as, aren't they supposed to have their lives feeling that their lives are in danger, or the lives of other citizens? In other words, if the young man was running away and not aiming or turning to point the weapon at them.
Well, I don't know that didn't occur. You can see that this foot chase, the investigation will reveal that. I've got no reason to believe that these officers acted inappropriately whatsoever at this moment. They got out of their car and they engaged a person who had what looked like to be a gun in his hand. I mean, come on. That's what we're supposed to do. That's what cops do. So when he ran, and the foot chase is a good, 150 or so yards, he rounded a corner, kept running, had every opportunity to drop the gun. He had every opportunity to stop, put his hands in the air, comply with the instructions of the police officers. Listen, I don't know what's going through a 13-year-old's mind. I don't know why he chose to put a gun in his hand and leave his house. I wish he didn't. I'm sure his mom wishes he didn't. But I know the Baltimore Police Department is tasked with identifying people who pose a threat to this community. And I'll say this to our entire city. Anybody walking down the street with a real gun or a replica handgun in his or her hands poses a public, please don't put any words in my mouth, poses